Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition, Kulmbacher Eisbock Revisited, the original German Eisbock. They say this 9.2% alcohol beer was, the legend at least says that it was invented accidentally when a worker at the brewery left a beer out in the snow and it caused the ice brewing process. Well, if that's definitive, I'm not sure. 11.2 ounce bottle, it says right here malt liquor. Okay, so don't think it's going to be able to call it, they're not going to be able to call it beer in the United States. Malt liquor is beer, extra strong beer. I did look at some old advertisements for Country Club malt liquor, the original major American malt liquor from 1951. And if you look carefully at the ads at the bottom, it says Country Club malt liquor beer. But they could have run into trouble with the U.S. Government, and they dropped that. This beer gets outstanding score. An outstanding score on Beer Advocate, the second highest possible. The bros say it's world class. It gets 99 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 99 out of 100 for the style. Very high score on the beer and me. Also, thick beige head and a very dark brown. Maybe some reddish highlights with the light hitting it a certain way, but it's a standard brown appearance. Now this beer inspired the ice beers in America, which debuted in 1993 with Ice House, and then in 94 they adopted Millard brought out the Milwaukee's Best Ice, and here's a quart can which you can find for $1.39 a quart. That's 5.9. I don't think they would have the wide appeal and the big sales if they were having it at 9.2 with the dark and the very rich flavor that this one has. I mean, that one's kind of gamey itself, but I don't think I don't think it would sell too well at this level here, this intensity. Talking to a distributor, he said those quart cans sell like crazy at the gas stations, the single cans. They used to sell them in 30 packs around here and 12 packs and all. He said that it was slow sales for that. And but for the quart cans, it's just a hot commodity. Getting back to this, Kulmbacher, they make a huge array of beers if you check their website. It's not super strong in the aroma. It's bready, it's there. There's a present maltiness, but it's bready, sweet. It's not going to throw you, but it's there. Let's go with the flavor. Now, the flavor might throw you. Yeah, it's an Eisbock. It does share some characteristics with the Milwaukee's Best, which is that it's hard to describe it. It's like a almost a metallic thing coming across the sip, and that's not what it is, obviously. They don't say here anything about Reinheitsgebot, so this could be made with. It could be made with some adjunct. It says this brew is partly frozen in the lagering tanks. Ice crystals are removed, concentrating the color and the flavor. Now, obviously, this one's made with much darker malts than the pale lager Milwaukee's Best. But they do the same process. They're just taking regular Milwaukee's Best, doing the ice process, and getting to 5.9. It is almost believable in the flavor that they could be using flaked maize or corn flakes, and that could be to smooth it out. Because if it's all barley and it's this high, it might be a little too cloying or chewy, whatever. Now, but I don't know, because the website, they don't really give the ingredients. It's sweet, it's malty, it's a little syrupy. It's a little alcoholic on the exhalation. You're going to feel it more than you're going to taste it, though, I think. The mouthfeel is medium. The finish is kind of rich. Sippable, wouldn't say gulpable. But it is, there's even some tobacco in the flavor. Like you would get chewing tobacco. And then I'm getting that dark Cairo syrup, however it's supposed to be said, aspect to it, which is making me think corn syrup possibly, but whatever. I mean, it's a pretty awesome beer. It's not expensive, and you probably can find it in your area. It's a winter specialty. When I rated it last year, originally I gave it a world class, you know, which is above an A. Maybe not world class this time, but at least outstanding. For an ice beer, it's world class. I mean, but yeah, if you get a chance, buy it and try it. You might like it, depending if you like that style. In a way, it would be interesting to compare it and contrast it with this. This one's going to be a lot richer, but this one does have some body and richness to it also. Although if you get on Rapier, you're going to look at the scores for Milwaukee's Best Ice. It'll be a bit lower than this. So, Les Bon Temps Roulé, awesome beer, one of the best you can get your hands on. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.